He wrote hit songs for everyone, but no one knew his name. Until one night, the world finally heard his voice, and country music changed forever. This is the untold story of Chris Stapleton, the man whose voice almost stayed hidden. Before the fame, before the beard, before the spotlight, Chris Stapleton was just another songwriter in Nashville, one of thousands, grinding behind the scenes. He wrote hit after hit for other people. George Strait, Luke Bryan, even Adele. He was the ghost behind the music, the man whose words made stars shine brighter, while his own voice stayed in the dark. But here's the crazy part. He wasn't hiding because he couldn't sing. He was hiding because he wasn't sure the world was ready. For years, Chris tried to fit the Nashville mold. Record labels told him he was too rough, too soulful, not radio-friendly. Imagine that, one of the best voices alive, told he didn't sound commercial enough. He'd record demos that no one wanted. He'd perform in tiny bars, and half the crowd wouldn't even look up. More than once, he thought about quitting music for good. But he didn't, because deep down, he knew that real music, the kind that hurts and heals, always finds its way out. Then came 2015, the night that changed everything. Chris Stapleton stepped onto the CMA Awards stage with Justin Timberlake, an unlikely duo that would shock the world. They sang Tennessee Whiskey and Drink You Away. The second they opened their mouths, the crowd went silent. Then boom, an eruption. That performance didn't just make headlines, it made history. Overnight, millions searched, "Who is Chris Stapleton?" And within 24 hours, his album Traveler hit #1 on every chart. The man who once wrote songs for others finally became the voice of his own story. But fame didn't change him. No flashy lifestyle, no social media drama, just a man, a guitar, and a voice that sounds like bourbon and heartbreak. When you hear him sing Starting Over, Broken Halos, or Tennessee Whiskey, you don't just hear music. You feel the truth in every note. That's what makes Chris Stapleton different. He's not trying to be perfect. He's trying to be real. And that's the lesson buried in his story. Sometimes, the world will tell you that you don't fit in, that your voice is too different, too raw, too risky. But maybe that's exactly what makes you unforgettable. Chris Stapleton didn't change who he was to make it. He made it because he refused to change. So if you've ever felt overlooked or underestimated, remember this. Even one of the greatest voices in country music almost gave up before anyone knew his name. If this story inspired you, don't scroll away. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Comment your favorite Chris Stapleton song below. I want to know which one hit you the hardest. And don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories about the legends of country music.